in Film Awards 2023 is finally here with us. Apparently, this year is season 4 and it has coincided with International Women's Day. Now, I can't imagine it's already season 4. Karen Blessing was here on season 3, just right here in Kenya National Theatre. Let's go and find out what the nominees have in store for us and a message to all the women out there.
We have the best animator. To give this award, I want to call on stage Becky Mwalimu.
All right.
Goodness, I'm here to say who our best animator is, and this is Nadia Oluoch.
Come on, a round of applause for Nadia.
Best editor category. To give this award, I want to call on stage Dennis Ndungu.
There she comes. Apologize, sir.
And the award for the best editor goes to Mkaiwawi.
Kaiwawi Mwakaba.
It has refused. Oh, okay. And the best scriptwriter TV drama, Massimo Tisia.
Massi. Yo! Give it up for Massimo Tisia!
Now, this person helps set the pace on every set. They will run the logistic, they will call people to action, they will make sure the call time is adhered to, and just make sure everyone is changed on time. Literally, they make things happen on set. And to give this award, I want to call upon Agnes Kola, a jury member of WIFA.
All right.
Welcome on stage, Agnes.
Mwangi, Penina Rose, PR, Joki, Sarah Gadoni, and Wanjira Hassan.
All right, and the award for Best Assistant Director goes to Penina Rose.
A round of applause for Penina, PR, and Joki. All right.
God. We venye natetemeka uzisema ni mimi nasemanga action. Wow, guys, thank you so much. Thank you to each and every one of you who voted for me. You guys, I'm grateful. Thank you to all the cast and crew that I've worked with. It's been amazing. It's been a good time. Thank you to all the production houses that have believed in my craft and given me the jobs. Thank you so much. And I want to give a shout out to my mom, that woman. She was giving me fare every day when I was interning, not knowing what I'm going to do because unatoka kwa nyumba for 30, unarudi 10 p.m. Why don't you just get a job that you're going to work 8 and come back at 5, you know? But mom, this is where my happiness is, and here we are. Thank you so much for holding me down, and thank you so much for believing in my craft. Guys, to all the first ADs that I've worked with or interacted with, you guys, you might not know, but you have helped me, you have taught me something new, and you have taken part in my growth. Mad respect, mad respect. Nawapenda sana. And to all the filmmakers in the house, hello. Thank you so much, and back on set.
The best newcomer producer. Distinct honor to welcome on stage Victoria Goro, OGW Academy Director, Multi-Choice Talent Academy.
All right, and the nominees under the Best Newcomer Producer are Asim Sharma, Dr. Caroline Njuguna, Margaret Washera, Tina Clara, and Whitney Namwaka.
So good evening, everyone. And the Best Newcomer Producer is Dr. Caroline Njuguna.
Round of applause for Dr. Caroline Njuguna.
And the winner for the category of Best Director for TV Drama is Ati who? And the winner is Grace Kahaki.
Grace displaying such poise and grace.
We cannot underestimate the work and the effect of a producer. To give this award, allow me the distinct honor to call on stage one Mr. Keith Schwager, board member, priest, and veteran actor as well.
All right. As Mr. Keith comes, nominees, Best Producer TV Drama, Ivy Kiru, Lucy Mwangi, Maureen Wanjiku, Millicent Ogutu, and Scully Cheruto.
And the winner for Best Producer in a TV Drama, please help me call on stage Millicent Ogutu.
Millicent Ogutu. This evening, we are about to give the best scriptwriter for film. The nominees under Best Scriptwriter Film category: Glory Kawira, Jean Akinyi, Mona Ombogo, Veronica Odal Mbaya, Wanjeri Gakuro.
Are we ready for this? Best script writer film, Mona Ombogo.
Let us appreciate Mona Ombogo. Best scriptwriter film winner, WIFA 2023.
The Best Script Supervisor. And to give this award, allow me to call on stage the posh queen and also Real Housewives of Nairobi, Susan Kaitani.
All right, and as Susan comes, the nominees under this category: Jay Maina, Joy Kinyua, Michelle Kivuva, Rose Maina, Samantha and Njoroge.
Best Script Supervisor, and this goes to none other than Samantha
Give it up for Samantha and Njoroge.
The Best Director Student Film. As a Luo, this is hard to pronounce, but Chandra Aponde.
Let's give it up for Chandra.
To another stiff one, which is the Best Actress Film category. Yes. To give these awards, allow me to call on stage Eutychus Mwangi.
All right.
Good evening. Interesting. The Best Actress Film, Mombi Maina.
the next category of the evening. We have Best Location Sound Recordist. And I want to call on stage Daisy Nyawira, a filmmaker and a member of the WIFA jury.
All right.
So the best location sound recordist goes to Josephine Obudo.
Moving on to the next category of the evening. So who are we going to be awarding tonight? Best Digital Content Creator. And to award the Best Digital Content Creator this evening, I want to call on stage Mukami Maina, a film and content producer and also an awards organizer.
Nominees under Digital Content Creator: Chebet Rono, Eve Mungai, Esther Kazungu, Joy Kendi, Mamito Eunice.
And the award for Best Digital Content Creator goes to Mamito Eunice.
Moving on swiftly, we are going to the Best Actress Kids category.
Wow.
So, to give this award, I want to call on stage Matrid Nyaga, a film producer, director, and founder of Udada Trust Organization.
We have Abigail Wambui, Neema Kawa, Stacy Waweru, Shana Manjero, and finally Zawadi Kayo.
And the Best Actress Kids category goes to Stacy Waweru.
Hey.
Finally! This is my fourth time here. Fourth time's a charm. Oh my God, thank you guys so much. I've really been wanting to win this because I really do love my country, of course. And all the awards I've won was like outside country, and I really appreciate that too, but I'd really love to inspire people from my own country. So thank you guys so much. And I do want to say thank you to my family. Thank you, Dad, so much. You're amazing. You've always been there for me. You're the one who got me into this industry. I love you so much. Thank you, Mom. You're right here. Thank you. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for styling me. You're amazing. I love you. And I also want to thank Super Sama, the animation that I'm voicing. They're amazing. The producer is Lupita, and I really just enjoy everything that they do because like it's such an amazing story to help kids know that you don't need superpowers to be super. You can use science and technology, and I really do want that to be for every kid, honestly. I want any kid to come here. That would be amazing. I want to go to Hollywood. Everyone wants that. We can do this, honestly. It's very possible, and I want to thank everyone who came here, all the winners, all the nominees. I mean, it took me 4 tries. I'm here, so you too are going to win. You're all winners. Thank you.
At this particular moment, Violetta, there is something called Filamudada. Filamudada is a wonderful initiative, but I believe we need those stories to be told. So at this particular moment, I would like to invite the Filamudada team. Mudamba from DocuBox is part of this project. Fleur Van Diesel also is part of this project. They will come introduce what exactly Filamudada is and what they are doing. So ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and help me welcome Filamudada Initiative team. Welcome. The floor is yours. Amazing. Clap for them till they reach the microphone.
Good evening. everybody. Happy Women's Day. International? I thought Kenyan. But anyway, okay, my name is Fleur van Dissel. I'm a filmmaker. I came here to show with all of us a glimpse, you could say, or an announcement of the Villa Mudada project. It is actually an integrated film, female directors in a Miss President film lab. I thought it would be a great initiative to support and train women, upcoming women leaders, upcoming or established women leaders and filmmakers to show how it can be to be in action in Kenya during the elections. To introduce Media Focus on Africa, who has been the key supporter of this project.
Thank you. So my name is Harrison Manga. I work at Media Focus on Africa. And for us, we're about preparing the next generation of women leaders, particularly women political leaders in Kenya. And that's the objective behind the Miss President reality TV program that just aired on KTN towards the end of last year. And Villa Mudada made perfect sense for us, because while we're preparing the next generation of women leaders, they can learn a thing or two from the women leaders already in the space. And so Villa Mudada narrates the experiences of the women leaders already in the space. Let me introduce to you the winner of the Miss President reality TV program last year, Miss Angel Mbuthia, who I can promise you will be the first, most likely will be the first female president of this nation. So do not say you are not warned in advance. Thank you. Angel, say something.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Harrison, and thank you so much for inviting us to this occasion. I'd like to first thank the film industry for doing one very important thing. When you hear about Miss President, it's like Tasker Project fame, but now dealing with women in leadership and governance. So that is what it was all about. And long are the days when storytellers would give a woman to be the starring. She's from a poor background, she struggles, and then she meets a man, and then that's when she gets her breakthrough and becomes important in society. Gone are the days when stories would be told like that. Nowadays, storytellers are giving stories about women who are giving business strategies, who are leading policies, who are leading, I mean, gangs even, to an extent of showing society that women can take center stage. Long are those days where now women were getting the back roles, or those roles that, I mean, were not featuring significantly in society. So I'd like to celebrate the film industry. I am a huge fan of Kenyan content. I'm a huge consumer of Kenyan content. Thank you so much. Asanteni sana. I will subscribe, pay, and come to more of this to ensure that we get Kenyan content at a global stage. Asanteni sana.
Last but not least, my name is Mudamba. Hi, how are you guys? Cool, thank you. I'm here to represent DocuBox. And DocuBox was the training wing of what was taking place at Villa Mudada. And it was not only DocuBox on its own, there was Zippy, Kimundu, and Lydia Matata, who are part of the lead trainers, together. Please give them a clap because they are ladies too. Some of the filmmakers who are involved in Villa Mudada are right here. And I wish they could just rise and give a shout out. Important is that this is not about Mudamba, it's about the leaders and the women filmmakers who are following the leaders. And it was not easy for them to do this. Come forward, please. It was not easy for them to do this. And soon, these films will premiere and you will be able to watch them. And shortly, the trailer of the films will be up, and you'll be able to notice the female filmmakers on the films that they were able to do.
Hi everyone. Thank you for recognizing. My name is Ashley Murugi. I was the producer, I was following Sisi Limbarire. I come from Embu, and she actually won. Yes.
Good evening. Good evening. My name is Joanne Kabugu, and I was the director for the film. We were following Cicely, and yeah, she won and is doing great things for Embu County.
And for those who know, Cecily is now the chairman of what? UDA, chairperson. Yeah, Kweli?
Hi everyone. My name is Miriam Koske. Sorry. My name is Miriam Koske. I was the director for Cheptikonyol, which was a film following Cynthia Muge for the Women Rep for Nandi County. Yeah.
Hi, hello. My name is Wendy Kirorei. I was the producer for the documentary that was following Gladys Wanga from Homa Bay County, and looking forward to showing you amazing stuff.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sandra Rongo. I was the director for the film following Gladys Wanga, and she won. We were taken to court, but she won again. So.
Hi, everyone. My name is Irene Mkonyoro. I worked with a lady. I worked with Deborah Ngeru, but unfortunately she couldn't make it today. And we're following the current Kisii women rep called Doris Donya.
The only person who's not here at the moment, I think, is a lady called Cynthia, who was following a chief in Kajiado. Who else? And Gumato. Gumato, who was following the senator of Isiolo. And with that, because we are not here to bore you, we'd like the trailer to roll, and please give a big hand of applause to these ladies. Thank you.
So we are moving to Best Cinematographer. Kidawa Juma, Michelle Donde, Monica Mugo, Mwende Renata.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The best cinematographer goes to, or is, do you want to know? Mwende Renata!
Thank you very much.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
I am not Mwende Renata, but her mother. My name is Edna. Mwende is out of town at some project which could not let her come, and she sent me, and she sent a speech. So kindly allow me to read. Come on, ma'am. And as I look for it, I want to say thank you to everybody who nominated her. Thank you for recognizing my daughter for the work she does. Sometimes I think she works so hard, but it has paid. So this is what Mwende says. Good evening. Please accept my apologies for being absent during this important moment. Despite all the challenges, we have made huge milestones as women in film of this country. Being a woman has never been weakness, and it will never be. We bring a special eye in this industry, and I hope more women join us, especially the camera department. Thank you for the nomination, and thank you for this award. This has proven that those sleepless nights, time away from my child, and days where I didn't want to get up, but it were very worth it. I want to thank God for giving me the strength and energy to push on my family, friends. A special mention to Enos Olik. A special mention to Enos Olik, Ben Kilu, Waroi, Fred, Mike, Lolipi, and Director O, who have taught and held my hand till here. Be blessed. Thank you very much.
We can do a few speeches right now.
Yes.
And I want to call on stage Charlene Ruto, the first daughter. Welcome on stage.
Good evening, ladies, and I feel there are a few gentlemen in the room, right? In as much as I can't see you, good evening. It's such an honor and pleasure to be here. I requested to be the first one to speak because I may have to leave early just after I speak. I have very little to say, but I believe it's meaningful. Just to congratulate everyone who not only will win tonight, but was nominated, because that alone is a first step in this area. And to congratulate Dr. Susan on this initiative about the Women in Film Awards. Now, because I never confirmed to her that I'm coming, she kept reaching out to me. I was so busy, and I just want to thank my friend Ezekiel Onyango, who's the chairman of the Kenya Film and Television Professionals Association, who made sure to drag me here tonight and remind me to come for this event. So because I'm here, and because I have to leave early, and because I'm not dressed for this occasion, I want to invite all the winners to have dinner with them. I'm going to have dinner with all the winners. We'll pick a date and time. Dr. Susan, you will arrange. I'll host them for dinner so that we can see how we can continue to support women in the film industry, and especially the young women who are in the film industry as a young woman. And yeah, together with, of course, the CEO of the Kenya Film Classification Board and the CEO of the Kenya Film Commission and a few other guests, I want us to host all the women who will win tonight so that we can begin a conversation, and I can begin to also understand so that I can then fully support women who are in the film industry. So thank you so much, and happy International Women's Day.
Right. At this particular moment, we now proceed also to one of our speakers this evening, an amazing gentleman. He's played actually a very important role, so to say, when it comes to Kenya's film ecosystem. I'd like you to put your hands together and help me welcome Christopher Wambua, who is the CEO of Kenya Film Classification Board, to address us. Please clap for him from KFCB. Thank you very much, sir. Indeed, you are dressed for the event. We appreciate it. Welcome, sir.
Good evening. I wish to request that I ride on previous protocol, and just to acknowledge all the women and gentlemen in the house. How are you? I'm very pleased to be here tonight as we celebrate women who have excelled in various fields of in the film sector. And I also wish very early in my remarks to appreciate Dr. Susan for continuing to host this event for the last 4 years. I think that is serious commitment, and she deserves an applause from us. And to note that in Africa, actually, if you look at the participation of women in this area, women continue to be underrepresented in the film sector. But in Kenya, if you compare ourselves with the rest of the African region, I think we are doing very well, because by 2019, the survey that was done by the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics indicated that the film sector in Kenya employs close to 130,000 people directly. And among the 130,000 people, they indicated that 30 to 40% of that workforce is female. This means that women in our country are doing an amazing job in the field of film. The only area where we may require a bit of work is in developing the technical, the number of women that are participating in the technical fields of the industry. And I think that has been said here before. And I think Timothy, my colleague in the film sector, who is involved in the area of capacity building, I think is doing a lot in that area, and you continue to support so that together we make women participate more in the field, in the technical fields of this craft. And just to talk about what we are doing at KFCB to ensure that the sector continues to do well and accommodate women who participate in the sector, make money or monetize their content or their talent. We have initiated a number of reforms in the regulatory front. And these reforms revolve around issues of making the environment, regulatory environment, more friendly to filmmakers. As you may have heard before, we have introduced self-classification regulations that we've drafted, and they will be subjecting them soon to the industry for public input. And why we want to introduce self-classification is to ensure that when video-on-demand platforms invest in this country, they do not have to submit all the content that they are supposed to distribute on their platforms to us first for examination and classification, and that they are given some leeway to classify after some training from wherever they are and applying our local classification ratings on their content, so that we encourage them to invest in this country and buy more content or take up more content from Kenya. That way, our women filmmakers, as well as our male filmmakers, will be in a position to make money from this strategic sector. Secondly, we are also looking at the fees, and we have just finalized reviewing the filming fees and other applicable fees downwards. We are thinking of reducing them by 15% for starters, and the new fees will also be published for public consultation. The reason why we are doing this is to ensure that we encourage as many people as possible to participate in this sector and to make money, because we believe that there's money to be made in this important sector. Lastly, you may have noted from December last year, we removed the requirement that was there before, where local filmmakers were required to acquire licenses through a filming agent or a film agent. Basically, what we are saying is that we've redefined the role of the local film agent, so that their work will only be providing support services to international filmmakers and international television crew. Any local filmmaker who wants to participate in this industry from December 1st should be able to come to KFCB without using the services of a film agent and get the license directly. You know, if you use a film agent, if you rely on a film agent, basically you have to pay for that service. And if you are Kenyan and you are here and KFCB is also here, there's no need for you to incur that kind of money. You should be able to acquire your licenses directly from KFCB. So those are some of the important issues that we are doing. We are also thinking of ensuring that introducing a special category of licenses known as independent examiners. As we move towards self-classification, we believe we can create employment if we introduce a special curriculum where we can train people interested in examination of films as independent classifiers. And those independent classifiers will go through some training that will be endorsed by KFCB. It could be offered by independent institutions, but we give the certification, and we will publish the names of those examiners on our website, so that as video-on-demand platforms look for personnel to assist them to classify content that is supposed to be distributed within the Republic of Kenya, our local independent classifiers can get jobs from either broadcasters or the commercial online streaming service platforms that we allow or we license to operate around. And with those many remarks, I wish all women in the house a happy International Women's Day, and good evening, and thank you for listening to me.
That's a round of applause. Yeah. Thank you so much for your remarks and for all the efforts that you're putting in the art industry. Kwa Kiswahili wanasema, mgeni njoo, mwenyeji apone. So we are honored to have such amazing guests in our presence tonight. And right about now, allow me to welcome on stage the chief guest, Mr. Timothy Owase, CEO, Kenya Film Commission.
Women filmmakers, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Today I stand here to represent my Cabinet Secretary, Honorable Bab Namwamba, who wished to be here but he's not able to make it. So receive his greetings. before I get to his speech, allow me to say a few words from Kenya Film Commission. First, to appreciate all the women in the house. Let's give them a round of applause. As you are aware, women filmmakers are now taking up critical roles in the art of storytelling, and we at Kenya Film Commission, we are really committed to see to it that we are able to empower you, give you space to be able to tell your story. As you know, filmmaking is a key business in our midst, and I would like to encourage each one of us to take up this particular role as far as creating wealth in our country is concerned. As you know, within the provisions of our constitution, the issue of gender parity is critical, and within the film industry, I want to encourage men in the house that let us give more women roles, those critical roles, especially technical roles like directing among others, so that they can be able to champion what we would like to achieve as a people. The film industry, women are now playing major production roles, and I would like to encourage each one of us to see that they are able to actually move to the next levels. I do encourage female filmmakers to not be afraid, but to take up the challenge of being a filmmaker, and you know exactly what I mean by being a filmmaker. Do not be afraid to be surrounded by those people who challenge you, and do not be afraid, because if you have people who challenge you, they actually help you to grow. Isn't that true? Yes, so please be surrounded by those people who can be able to challenge you at any given time, and do not be afraid at all. And I want to call upon seasoned filmmakers. I've seen the likes of Zip Okoth in the house, Dr. I've also seen Wangeshi Muragi, among others. Please be a role model by empowering and nurturing the upcoming young female filmmakers. And you can be able to do this through mentorship. Kenya Film Commission is championing various programs that are aimed at supporting this kind of initiative. So let us work together so that we are able to achieve this. We endeavor to continue nurturing women in the screen sector through capacity building and general empowerment. More so, we are also working on seeing to it that we provide you with funding or seed funding that will enable you to tell your story. Lastly, allow me to encourage women to take up leadership positions. During the last general election, I think we got more women elected, not nominated, as compared to any other time we went to elections. Let's clap for those who are elected as governors, MCS. We had about 7 governor women. We also got several MCS, members of parliament, and those who are able to get elected as women representatives. So with those very many remarks from Kenya Film Commission, I want to assure you that Kenya Film Commission is committed to continue providing you with the necessary services that you require. We are currently working on putting up a film industry satellite account which will provide you with data as far as information is concerned for you to be able to make decisions. Am I timed? Okay. We are also setting up film hubs so that we are able to provide young filmmakers in counties to be able to tell their stories. With those very many remarks, allow me now to turn into the speech by Honorable Babu Namwamba, who wished to be here, but he's not able to make it this evening, but he sent his greetings. I will read, given that it's not my speech, it's my boss's speech. Congratulations to the founders and organizers of the awards, Dr. Gitim and your team, the jury members. Congratulations to all talented nominees. The WIFA Awards provides a platform for the recognition of women and the important role they play in the society. These awards are crucial to create awareness on the importance of contribution of women in the film industry and helps cut the stereotypes that many may exist. To the local film industry needs, I have more open conversations and analysis of culturally induced inherent biases. Film industry players have to be willing to extend offers of work to women in all aspects of trade, not just acting roles, but also male-dominated ones, such as directing, cinematography, among others. I think that is a worthy challenge that we need to all embrace. There is also need to shift in habits of thinking, habits of viewing. There are few films that are directed or shot on or composed by women. They exist, but they don't necessarily get the attention they deserve. This is a systemic issue, a societal problem that has existed but has to be fixed, even beyond the filmmaking sector. Visibility matters, and therefore there is need for more recognition of the significant contribution of women in the sector. This visibility allows for growth. The younger generation of women who are coming up in the industry will see role models who abolish ideologies that women can't do certain jobs in the sector. I believe women can do each and every role within a filming set. The Ministry of Youth Affairs, Arts and the Sports has the responsibility for formulating, administering, and managing the developing policies that promote inclusion. The ministry facilitates the promotion, revitalization, and development of all aspects of arts, this including performing arts, visual arts, as well as languages. The national government, through my ministry, is keen to promoting the Kenyan film industry. Among the policy aspects that the ministry is working on is issues to do with inclusion and representation. The film industry has proven over the years to be very essential, drawing from the capability to inform, generate wealth, and create job opportunities, especially for the youth. The ministry, through Talanda Hela Council and committees, intends to grow and explore local talents from the grassroots and propel them to commercial levels, enabling sector players to earning and living a decent living environment. The ministry will also strive to ensure that artists practicing their crafts within the social media, such as vloggers, bloggers, podcasters, among others, are able to fully monetize their products. This will be actively achieved through the ministry's engagement with the likes of Google, Meta, to ensure that the monetization key is opened. The ministry is also working on the Creative Economy Bill, which has all the encompassing legal framework to manage the creative space. Through this bill, the government will ensure that all that needs to be addressed in terms of challenges are faced by different players within the creative economy, including women. As a way forward, the ministry recognizes that more female-directed films in circulation will significantly impact women representation and also promote equality by showing more of their films on television and cinema screens. The ministry will also continue to strive to support policy change that seeks to address issues of representation. This will include training, distribution, exhibition, festivals, and audience development, as well as media literacy initiatives. The ministry, through Kenya Film Commission, will continue to advocate for the development of capacity building programs as well as master classes, specifically aimed at encouraging more female participation within the industry. The ministry will also put in place methodologies to monitor and increase the visibility of female-directed films in school curricula, school film clubs, cinema houses, video on demand, among others. This will ensure that the new Creative Economy Bill will, within its framework, measure to address gender parity within the film sector. Finally, allow me to congratulate WIFA organizers, as well as sponsors and all nominees for all the work put into this year's organization of this event. Thank you, and I wish you all the very best.
Moving on to the next category this evening is Best Actress TV Drama.
Definitely. Nominees under Best Actress TV Drama: Apondi Olielo, Foi Wambui, Jen Madivan, Makena Kahuha, Masi Mweni, Mini Kariuki, Monasha Johari, Nini Washera, Cialo Luisa, and Wakio Msenge.
This award, we call upon Professor John Mugumbi, Kenyatta University lecturer, to come on stage. Welcome on stage. Please give him a round of applause as he makes his way here.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Best Actress TV Drama, Foi Wamboi.
Hey! Foi Wamboi! Where are you?
Best Producer Documentary. To give this award, allow me to call on stage Harrison Manga, Media Focus Africa.
Definitely appreciate Harrison as he comes. Caroline Gunjiri, Cynthia Abdallah, Emily Wanja, and Sheila Kimathi.
Hi. The best producer documentary goes to Aisto Owendi.
Beautiful.
Ready for the last award of the evening?
Yes.
All right, so for this category, we will be awarding a Best Producer Film. To give this award, allow me to bring on stage Trishna Patel, co-founder and content directors, My Movies Africa.
And now, the Best Producer in Film at the fourth WIFA is Denise Kibisu.
To the end of the awarding ceremony. Please give a hearty clap to all of our winners tonight. Before we wind up, allow me once again to thank our sponsors who made this night an absolute success. Allow me to mention them. We have Kenya Film Commission, My Movies Africa, Fat Productions, Purple Crystal and Events, the Kenya Cultural Center, Talanta Institute and Sanam. We also have Filamu Dada and Havila Resort. Thank you so much for believing in this dream and investing your time and resources to such a fantastic night.